Hello there, this is Richard Digance, welcoming you to A Week of Strength, brought to you courtesy of the Yellow Café.co.uk. I'm here every week for the whole year to bring you 10 minutes of mindfulness. The NHS recommend 10 minutes every day. It helps the body and mind cope with the stresses that seem to get stranger and harder every single day. So let's embrace our strengths and not our weaknesses. Let's share our loneliness because we can. We're going to chill out together, and you can join me for the next 52 weeks. This is week 3. The third week of January. Do you fancy going on a picnic? Very strange question really, isn't it, in January? Mid-January as well, when it's really cold. Well, I'm going to come back to that because it's a lovely thought, isn't it? Just lose yourself for a sec. A hamper, blanket, tablecloth on the grass, beside a little lake maybe. Seems a long, long way away, doesn't it? Well, it is a long, long way away. I suppose this time of the year it's more sort of cold, snowy, very wintry. For that reason, I think we pay tribute to Captain Scott. Yes, Scott of the Antarctic. 1912, the 17th of January. It was this week, way back then, he reached the South Pole. Unfortunately, you may well know, it was 4 weeks after Roald Amundsen of Norway reached the South Pole. And I think that was a race that didn't really mean that much when you came second. But let's just enjoy that Antarctic landscape. It's beautiful, isn't it? I don't suppose Scott saw it that way as he battled towards the pole, but it is beautiful. They say it's nature's most unspoilt continent. We enjoy snow as well, of course, kids do. And our peaks like Ben Nevis and Mount Snowdon, they look lovely when they're dipped in icing sugar, don't they? Snowdon. Oh yes, I used to go there as a kid with my mum and dad. Snowdonia. Beautiful. Way across to Lake Bala. I remember it really well as a child. Did you know Snowdonia became a national park this very week in 1935? Let's go back to the picnic, shall we? Let's get the out of our souls and think of warmer climes. Why do I mention a picnic in the middle of January? I'll tell you why. Edward Manet, a superb painter responsible for the art transition from realism to impressionism. Manet. He was born this week in Paris on the 23rd of January, back in 1832. One of his most famous paintings was named The Luncheon on the Grass. See what I mean? He painted it in 1863. If you check that picture out, you will see the hamper. The white, I don't know, probably a blanket, but it looks more like a sheet to me, on the grass. Enjoying that moment are 4 people, 2 gentlemen dressed very finely. Hey, 1863 they would be. They're smart, they're dapper. But the 2 women on that picnic are naked. Manet's imagination, eh? Can you imagine that? 2 smartly dressed men and 2 naked women in mid-January. No. After Manet, we talk of Paul Cézanne. And strangely, it's another birthday. Yes, this time, 1839, the 19th of January. Paul Cézanne, a fantastic painter. Known for his portraits, but he began in the world of landscapism, as he called it. He was a French poet too. Picasso, none less, states Cézanne as the father of us all in art. That's quite a boast, isn't it? There's one unusual thing about Paul Cézanne. Yes, he loved the portrait painting, particularly outdoors. So he used to take the views that you're imagining now through mindfulness. But the difference between Cézanne and so many painters of that period, he was stinking rich. Oh yes. He wasn't a struggling artist, and that romanticism of artists chewing on a lump of cheese and a French stick, not Cézanne, oh no, no, no. His father, Louis, was the co-founder of a massive French bank. His father left him 400,000 francs. Now, think of this, 400,000 francs in 1839. No, Cézanne didn't struggle, did he? But I love that mood, the Manet mood, the Cézanne mood. And that's what I imagine during this 10 minutes of our mindfulness today. That picnic scene. It's like a clearing, isn't it, by a lake. Lots of fun and laughter, maybe. Maybe a glass of wine. I tell you what, it's a lovely thing to think about in the middle of January, isn't it? So there you are, 10 minutes of mindfulness, proving to you that loneliness can be shared, because we're both lonely. Everyone has a modicum of loneliness right now. I hope this 10 minutes has chilled you out, cooled you down. Would you like to join me the same time next week? You'll be very welcome.